Another shining star and another learning day. What have I done today? I played Frisbee.
Ooh.
Nothing like a good old game of Frisbee.
Yep, right near an entire industrial building.
I was about to say, that kind of sticks out, doesn't it?
I'm sure that won't come into play anywhere. Yep, it's another ClueFinders day. As everyone's playing some nice Frisbee in the neighborhood.
Oh, on a hot summer's day.
Yo, Miss Rose.
Hello, howdy neighbor.
She's so sweet.
Aerodynamics of this projectile. She means we're tossing a frisbee. How about
Leslie's
you?
always as erudite as ever.
Oh, I'm taking care of my children.
Children.
My plants, my dear sweet.
Oh, you were a crazy person.
Oh,
you're
don't
crazy.
judge.
See you darlings later.
Toodaloo.
What an endearing neighborhood personality.
You could just say she's a nice, like, stock character. Anyway,
Who totally won't play a part in the story whatsoever.
of course not.
Easy, Joni. The yard isn't that big.
But of course, Joni did not know when to quit.
Toss it as far as you can.
Just ask her 6th grade teacher.
A little too much zip, eh, Jonesy?
Come on, Joni. We better
Ooh,
get it.
that's-
I hope
Oops.
How did I... Just go pick it up.
Wow.
Can't be that bad.
This is creepy.
Miss
Cheap
Rose's
grass.
garden is sure vibrant.
Oh, yeah.
And-
When's the last time Mickey ever mowed this lawn?
Years, maybe.
I'll never forgive a lawnmower.
There it is.
All right.
Alright, let's go get the Frisbee then.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay, then.
the garden just ate them whole.
Yep.
Welcome everyone to ClueFinders, the 6th grade adventures, the Empire of the Plant People.
Plant.
Oh, are we going to be seeing more of the Beatles plants?
Well, before you go on,
No, I wish that would have been a really fun crossover, but yeah. So, as it turns out, we are now getting further into the later games. As you see, they're increasing the presentation a bit. Let's call upon our old friend Smarter Snuff. This is the last of the specifically numbered grade adventures, and what the heck?
Which is so funny thinking about it now, considering this is the one that's advertised for 6th graders. I'm pretty sure 6th graders would not be in a huge hurry to be playing more ClueFinders games.
That is probably why they dropped it after this and never made one for middle school. I still look fondly on them, but absolutely fair.
Yeah. Also, I meant to say this earlier, but the animation is much more fluid in this one.
Yeah.
Oh, let's get in there. Hey, Laptrap, I forgot you were in this world.
Anyone thirsty for some battery acid?
I don't think you should be giving that to kids.
lemonade's on me.
Oh boy.
Oops.
They're gone.
Whoops.
Great. Something's happened again.
I love that they gave him. I love that they gave Laptrap emotive, like suspicious eyebrow
Oh, I
technology.
love the emotive eyebrows.
Hey,
Honestly, that's the most movement I've seen out of Laptrap throughout this whole series.
Yeah.
Yeehaw! Again, they'll increase that a bit more later.
I think we're in some kind of chamber. It's dark and musty, but we're okay.
if we can reach you electronically, we can reach you physically.
Okay,
Don't worry. We'll find you wherever you are.
absolutely.
And you're
So, you kids got a shovel?
dude.
Oh, great. An underground rescue.
And it's like, and you're coming with us, Toots. You got no choice.
And anytime you can't figure out what to do,
Yeah, we're not using the red video phone. I've been doing that enough as it is.
Check. And we can use my backpack to store
Of
anything
course.
we need.
Yep.
This may be
Because
dangerous, but
we had a
I'll
little
help
bit
you.
of a taste
I
of
can
them
track
as a
my
protagonist in the
way.
final bit of 5th grade, but this time around, this is a purely Owen and Leslie-centric adventure.
Interesting.
Finally.
What the?
So we get to see them as opposed to Joni and Santiago at the time, and Miss Rose's shed has quite the interesting lock system.
Did I mention I'm also a geography buff in my spare time?
By reading the text.
I
here.
had a
And it's
feeling.
I mean,
obvious
it
we
would
can
make
align
sense.
the
You need
correct
some
words
place
with
to
the
grow
lock
your
by using
plants.
arrows.
Did I forget to tell you, whippersnappers, that my garden comprises of the entire West Coast?
Of the entire Ottoman Empire. I say, I bumped the desk. I say, dearies, have you remembered to thank the Phoenicians for the alphabet yet? I remember those.
And the finest herbs and spices!
Click the check
oh, that's right, yeah.
Turn automatic level
All right, let's do the
off
usual
or on.
drill. Get everything
You're
in position,
welcome,
let things so I
Britain.
could hide.
No
They did. They
level
gave us
available.
tea.
Oh.
All right, now don't worry. Because Chasm of Time, you'll see it's locked in. So anyway, so right away we need to be able to read a map. So you actually have to. I literally had to look at the scale in the upper left of that map and use my fingers and like hold them to like go like, okay, what's 1,000 miles? Okay, what's 2,000, 3,000? So. Yeah, so right away, our first challenge is these are going to be mainly like, these are going to be these doors that we'll be encountering are mainly to test how well do we know how to read a map. The Aral Sea is the smallest area, we're good there. How far is it from Sardis to Persepolis? That's about a little under 2,000 miles, according to my fingers, if they have not yet betrayed me.
You know, assuming that this game didn't already have like a whole difficulty
There.
slider like in the pause menu, wouldn't it be some shit if like this was your method of deciding your difficulty by figuring out if you actually know this shit?
Yeah.
That actually would be pretty nifty if there was a way to do that. But right away, things are not as they seem in this shed.
Oh.
Yes.
Mrs. Rose, you got some explaining to do.
An army!
Oh,
Mrs. Rose is raising an army.
This is incredible.
I thought it was Miss Rose.
Oh, we've been spotted.
Let's get out of here.
Well, that didn't take long. Oh! Oh.
Don't say a word. I'm on your side.
You are?
Are you, dude?
My name is Ficus. I live here.
Oh,
An underground
Cool, hey, man.
civilization
Pleased
to
of
meet you.
intelligent
You
Mr.
weird
Down here for
plant
centuries,
Muppet
and
hybrid.
no humans have ever known
He
about
really
it.
does
He's
look a bit like
he's a
a
little
Muppet.
scrungly.
Something's gone wrong. Our
He
soldiers are
is
acting
played
as
by a
slaves.
Mr. Derek
They're taking human
Sorrentino.
captives,
Hmm.
and
That
they're
name sounds
preparing to
familiar.
attack the town.
He was in a lot of
My
children's
friends and I
games
have been
back
trying
then.
to talk some sense into everyone,
Actually,
but no one will listen. You've
okay,
gotta
basically
help
in
us.
every video game,
Please.
in every Arthur video game, he's basically been the voice of Buster Bunny or Buster Baxter.
Oh. Actually, I'm curious.
Interesting.
Like, does that carry over into the shows as well? Because I know Buster's been one of the more consistent characters in terms of like their voices.
You'll have to go the back
And
way.
unfortunately, it doesn't say. It looks like he was only ever in video games, according
Oh,
to
well.
IMDb anyway.
That's
I just say that because, like, I know as far as the show's concerned, he's usually been voiced by the same guy pretty much almost all throughout.
Planks are scattered
Okay.
all over the
And considering how long that show
Rabbit.
went on for, that's a heck of an accomplishment.
We can overcome
Right?
any
Oh, okay, let me look at
obstacle. Where do we
BTVA.
begin?
Look around.
Uh,
I've gotta get out of
yeah,
here
it just
before
says
they
video
notice I'm
games.
gone.
No worries.
Ah, well.
That's okay.
Oh, cool. He also filled in for the Lorax in Dr. Seuss's Kindergarten, and that's why I remember his voice. He was freaking. Who here ever had the Richard Scarry How Things Work in Busy Town game?
I think I played that one.
Where
That does
like you
sound
went around
familiar.
Busy Town, did all the little like things like first edutainment game. We don't want to deal with the giant plant beast up there,
But we
so
can't get to
it
that
functions a
big
lot like the
either.
spelling crossword
Oh, yes,
puzzles.
you can.
Hey,
Anyway.
Ficus,
Seems easy
Anyway,
enough.
the reason.
Plant.
Alright. Anyway, the reason why I remember him is he was Derek was like a very often used voice in the Richard Scarry Busy Town games, most notably the
Cover the main
poster character Lowly Worm's voice.
Oh,
Loli,
okay.
I love
Clues for the
Loli.
words on the fault
It's so
line.
funny because, like, I remember
Yeah.
they always went back and forth on whether or not Loli had a voice or if he was just a mute.
In the comics, in the graphic novel universe of Richard Scarry Busy Town, in the books he typically I don't think was saying a whole lot. Usually, were following other people, but in the games he definitely talked. He was like your big like tutorial guy. I say as if like there's meta to the game. I grew up with them, and the cool thing is that there's a way you can play the those old Richard Scarry games just in your browser. It's pretty nice.
Oh,
Anywho.
venomous.
venomous.
You've completed the
Oh
word.
no, venomous
The cracks
raccoon
are
has
deeper.
arrived.
Damn.
The next fault line, lasting forever.
I don't even know. I don't even want to imagine what that would be like. A
Jesus
rocket
Christ,
raccoon
he can
that
jump.
has
He can jump far.
He's got the hops. A rocket raccoon with all of his knowledge of weaponry and tech, but also now fueled by a symbiote.
Well, I mean, we're going to be finding that out soon with the upcoming Marvel Rivals update.
Outstanding choice.
Hell yeah. Anyway, so the reason why we're covering this game, I mean, of course, it's yet another stepping stone in our adventure through all this franchise with me.
Chieftain.
As you've no doubt, noticed from the YouTube timeline, I thought that the math adventures was going to be our shortest bout of repetition and stuff. I was mistaken. And the funny thing is that the reason why the math one was so short was because there was so much repetition I could cut out. You know, rats. There's still one more fault line. We gotta do one more. I'll skip past that though, because again, repetition. Here, there is a little bit of repetition, but it's also because the chapters in and of themselves are so short. Like in the 5th grade adventures, there were 2 chapters, of course, one under the ocean, one on the island. But even then, like, with that one, there was so much repetition because I only had, like, it was almost RNG on whether or not I would get all the tiles I needed, the crypt tiles. Here, I only need the 6 or so planks, and I only need it 3 times, and I'll cut it out, and there's only 2 chapters in this game. My theory is that while they were testing new technology with, like, new, like, you know, UI and stuff with this, this game was simultaneously released with the 5th grade adventures. So I almost wonder if it was a Knight's Journey of Dreams situation where just fewer people were able to work on this, and thus the project itself had to be smaller in scope.
Perhaps there's a way to persuade it to descend.
As you do. Simply enough, I have to drag words from the top and complete the sentences. About the Odyssey. Homer was a blind poet whose works would soon be created and taken inspiration from via Christopher Nolan.
See, Marge, I told you I can make something of my life.
When I was a kid, I did genuinely think they were the same person. It's like, why did they call him Homer? They all looked down upon him.
They always look down upon me, Marge. I should not do Homer because I end up making him sound like Plankton.
You do kind of make him sound like Plankton.
That plant has 3 heads and they all
You
look
gotta be
hungry.
careful, or else he'll give you such a bonk if you get near that thing. I know he's guarding the plank, but I love just the poise of, like, he's just willing to swipe at you. Anyway. What else? This one is actually probably one of the more interesting puzzles if you're on harder difficulties.
Huh? Lab trap. You've been listening to Leslie too much.
Okay, how's it work, Laptrap?
Knock the plan out, surf brain.
Damn, Laptrap is, like, really ticked off right now.
Well, duh.
I'll even give you the formulas.
Use the measuring
Yeah, here we
cups
go.
to scoop up the chemicals you need from the pools. Then dump them in the
So
correct
how this is
buckets.
gonna work and how
You
this can get a
also use
little
the measuring
difficult
cups to scoop
is
chemicals out of the buckets.
we
Fill
need to
each
basically
bucket
work with
the right
mixed
amount,
fractions.
and then dump it into
A
the
little
correct
math,
feeding
sorry.
bowl.
I need
knew
to
my
add
dad's
I need to
chemistry
add
classes
fractions of
come in
each of the
handy.
colored liquids
Let's go.
and also remove it. So, like, if I were to add a 5th, no, come on, and then take a 4th, now I've turned this into. I said that. Oh, I guess I need one a little bit more.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
There. Now I've turned into 3/20ths because 2/5 minus 1/4, and you get the idea. Now we have to basically do math with unlike denominators.
oh dear.
So this can take a little bit of tweaking. I'll cut most of this out to save you all some sanity.
Thank you.
Thankfully, this time around, we don't actually have to do it, like, fully twice like we did with the crossword jumping. Here, I just need to,
There's 3/10.
Here, I just once I get all 3 of these vials filled. Hang on. Let's try moving 2/4. Now I'm to 3/10. That's perfect. I'll just do 1, 2, 7, 9/10. All right, we're done. No, put it down. Now feed him.
Gerbil.
Here, doggy, doggy. Dinner.
Ooh.
I'm starved.
No, I'm dead.
And now for the
Not
next
dead.
thing.
Asleep. Asleep. We're okay. We're okay.
Yeah,
It's
I was
all
gonna say,
right.
he's asleep, not dead.
Here, doggy, doggy. Dinner.
And yeah, once we do this enough times, they'll all fall asleep, and the plank will be relinquished.
2 down, 1 to go.
And again, saving y'all some trouble, I'm only showing, well, kind of. So I'm gonna,
And
just like I
now
did
for the
before, I'll show
chemical
one more
effect.
rotation, but just like always, when we get to the part where I have to basically do everything 2 more times, I'll just cut all that out.
One plank for the collection.
Before he wakes up.
Hey, yeah.
Nice, nice.
Okay. Let us go on forward. It's a little loopy, the navigation around here, but we'll make do. We make it next to
Ooh,
Puppet show.
whatever this is. I never quite understood what this is. On the map, it reads it as a ball and chain, but I don't see a ball and chain at all.
I don't see
All right,
ball
down
and
this
chain.
way.
Look,
Another
It
path.
appears our chasm crossing problem has
The
returned.
ancient Egyptians
Well,
developed
Let's
papyrus.
solve this one.
The skeletal guard that would pose their pharaohs with many a puzzle indeed.
You need
One day, son, Tough, I will be the royal pharaoh's guard.
And I'll finally name myself a human!
Now I suppose
Did you say Santuff?
Yeah.
Santa. Oh, for some reason I heard that. At first I heard us, one day, son, I will show them all.
I was trying to think of like what an Egyptian
This must be
moniker
back
for Santa
entrance
would
to
be,
the
and that was just the
throne
first thing
room.
that came to mind.
You'll need to rebuild
That's
Sambo
funny.
tip.
bridges across these 3 canyons to reach the throne
No
room.
tip.
Are you saying we have to cross that?
Yeah, Slaptrap, here, you go first. Let's
Don't
just
worry,
slap him
these
into the
rock
abyss.
bridges are rock
I mean, he can
solid if you
fly,
build
so
them
it's not like he has to worry.
No, really.
That's
These
true.
petrified
Thank goodness the
Very
battery just went
funny.
out once.
ancestral trees. Each plank is marked with the name
So yeah,
of an event.
this is the main thing
From
we're
the
collecting
tree
all of the
back.
petrified
If you
planks
arrange
with,
the
so
planks
we
from
unfortunately need to get a
newest to oldest, the bridge won't
more
even sway
from
when you
the
walk across
adventures.
it.
And
Okay.
if you're not sure what date an event took place, just look
Oh,
at my
that'll be an
reference
interesting
section.
mechanic we'll look
Are
at
you
later.
sure we can't just walk into the leader's chamber the front way?
No.
No way. There's way too many guards.
Alright then. Let's do it.
We will need a supply of additional planks to construct this bridge.
Alright, so we'll
The only
be...
way to get this thing done is to bring out those planks. I'll fish them out.
No, we don't have enough yet. Yeah, we only got 2. We need 4 more, genius. Let's go.
This is a map. You can use it to
This
travel
is
to
a map.
locations you've been to before.
Like the music
Dear
just stops.
It's like, well, yeah, we're not on the abyss anymore. We're on the map screen. Alright, let's go this way.
I know, it just didn't used to do that.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Blame the new tech.
Aha!
Another
I don't
door.
blame anybody. I just think it's funny.
I think we can handle it.
Okay. What have you been up to, Jordy, as I solve this one? And also, hey, I now know that a quark is the smallest particle. That had
Oh,
to hurt.
it is the smallest particle, you're right.
Sorry, sorry, Captain.
Ow. You know what? That's probably why he got the name.
Yeah.
The only thing larger is his ego.
Open
Not
sesame,
Everything else I already know by
dude.
everything else I already know by heart. Electrons are negative, protons are there. Anyway, Sammy, what have you been up to as
Jordan,
we
you mean?
encounter our... What'd I say? I say
You said
Sammy.
Sammy.
You did.
Check it out.
Oh my gosh.
I
I'm
mean,
in a
it's not
weird
too
mood
far
today.
off from my last name,
Let's
Scar's
procure it
father.
and continue with our quest.
You know what it was? It's because I was also, you know this, for some reason I was also, it's because I was also thinking
Hey,
back to
dude,
that Samo
what's
Tep
up?
thing of
This
what would
cave
a
is
Sam.
guarded by
Sambo
those
Tep.
plants along the top of the
Sambo
edge.
No, I get
If
you,
you
but
try to walk in now, they'll
I've
clobber
been
you with
doing
their
okay,
spores.
you know.
So how
It's been
can
a
we
little
surmount
hot
these
lately, but
obstacles
at least
to our
it's not
grass?
as bad as it was, you know,
So, how do
a
we
couple
get
weeks
the
ago. It
plank?
was
Those
so
berries
bad.
over there can
But
stop
Yeah.
the spores before they hatch.
I'm getting ready
Each
to
berry
go
works
to New
on a
York City
different
for a
type of spore.
convention,
Each
and
plant has a leaf with a
what else?
different
It's
equation
Disability
and a
Pride
different
Month.
spore bouncing around the
That's
chamber.
right, at the time of
Right.
recording,
Find
it's
the answer to
the 1st of
equation,
July.
and then flip
It is the
correct
1st of
berry at
July.
the matching spore.
Hope y'all
Watch
enjoying
out.
your
Every
Wrath
time
Month
you
with
hit a
pride.
spore, the equation
Oh,
on
we
the
will.
same
Hope
colored
y'all are
leaf will
trying to
change.
enjoy not
Excellent.
melting
I've been
this
looking
heat like
forward
I
to
am
an
right now.
opportunity to exercise my
Oh, don't worry.
skill
Considering
and
how
arts.
fickle the weather's been lately, like, once it's done scorching you, it'll probably drown you with rain.
Probably.
7 over 5 divided by 4/3 is the same as multiplying by 3 divided by 4, which would equal
I am eager to
1
reduce
1/20th.
Good slinging.
I'm using a calculator for this stuff. I'm not ashamed. Look at this
Listen.
crap.
I can't really do a lot of mental math in my head, so I have to use a calculator.
Same.
The most I can say right now is fun tip. If you ever are dividing a fraction, change into a multiplication program. Just change it to a multiplication problem and flip the second number's numerator and denominator. So 3 over 10 divided by 1/3 is the same as saying 3/10 times 3,
Gotcha.
which is 9/10. So I'll shoot the red one with that. You have to kind of lead your bullet a little bit. Anyway.
And try not to hit the guards that are walking about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you mess up enough times, I hope it's not a Mandela moment, but I swear I remember that if you mess this up between times, guards will chase you away and you'll have to come back to this room.
I can believe this game doing that.
Should bring that plank directly to our current location.
There's another game I've been thinking about doing, even though I doubt I could do a full playthrough of it because it's the same thing over and over again. It was this old I don't think it was Learning Company. It may have been.
Hey, what's
The
that?
hey?
It looks like some sort of walking stick. Definitely handcrafted in a somewhat exotic way.
It looks sort of familiar.
Oh, this appears to be Miss Rose's walking stick.
Well, now.
That means those nasty
Uh-oh.
plant dudes got her too.
They kidnapped
Not
her.
that gentle,
No.
kind-hearted woman.
Oh, my dearies, they didn't kidnap me. They enlisted me.
Come on.
Enlisted.
She's holding the spear and everything. Anyway, that's why I had to ditch the walking stick. I couldn't be expected to hold 2 sticks in both. Anyway, so I remember now. The game was called Jumpstart Advance. And by the way, we've seen every unique mini game in this chapter. Now it's just going to be this over and over again.
Okay.
For these two.
We should be
Basically,
able
there are
to
2
cover
sets of
this
each game, and you have to
like
do
we
them
did the
each.
other one.
Anyway,
All right.
You got it.
Goodbye, everybody.
we got it. All right, moving on. It was called Jumpstart Adventures 3rd Grade
Yo,
Mystery
Here's
Mountain,
another one of those
where
step
you
things.
played a robot
get
named
on it.
Botley, and there was this twin-tailed, like, blonde girl who was just a big brat, and the only difference is she's sort of smart, and her father is actually a huge scientist. That's why he has this massive lab just a little bit away from the elementary school that his daughter goes to. His daughter's a brat who basically took a time machine, and because she was tired of trying to study history and stuff, she just used her father's time machine to alter history so that she was right in all of her answers.
Wow.
So, for instance, one that I remember, I believe I think it was Galileo Galilei who determined that the Earth revolves around the sun and not the other way around.
I think it was Galileo.
So what she did was, literally her answer was, she went back in time and changed it so that Galileo would say, quote unquote, the Earth revolved around her.
Wow.
Just that she could
that's-
say, just that she could say on a history test, what does the world revolve around? Me.
This feels like a freaking lost episode of Time Squad.
There's
It
that.
does.
It really
like-
kind of does.
What I was
Okay.
just now remembering, I doubt we're going to cover this for the channel anytime really soon, but I'm reminded of one of the later levels in Fairly Odd Parents Break the Rules, where Vicky was like messing around with like a history book or something, and then in turn messed around with history as well, doing things like making all the pyramids like cubes instead of like, pyramids.
Right.
Another successful decoding.
Interesting.
I could see that. And yeah, but it was interesting because you had all these different mini games as you explored the whole CG like mountain in the computer game to basically, because you had to save all of the robots that she had like mind controlled to like go back in time, or not mind controlled, reprogrammed to go back in time for her. It had some interesting presentation. Maybe I'll do like a look at of that where I complete like one cycle before all the repetition happens. I don't know. I miss these old Digitainment games. I miss when they had
The
effort.
structure. Let us proceed to organize it.
Okay,
Let me get
so
those
here
planks
goes
for
why
you,
we got all
Leslie.
the planks. Whoop. So you're wondering, how the heck am I supposed to know any of this? The game
Yeah.
never told me. Well, it's because, young 6th grader, it's time you learn a little bit about what we call research.
References.
So
So
So literally just for this, you don't have to worry about biology or chemistry. You can just look at that later. You will have to look at this ancient history tab, and there are many tabs. There's not just 3. There's many. From Mesopotamia, Egypt, Greece, and we'll have to learn. So about 1,000 years ago, wheat was cultivated. 4,000 millet. About 10,500 years ago, people herded sheep, and 2,000 years after that, wild cattle were tamed.
Okay.
So, assuming that we are still in the year of the 2000, then 10,000 years ago would technically still be 8,500 BC.
Yes, that's correct.
No smarter snuff. You're supposed to put that a little bit after. Sheep goes there, cattle goes 2,000 years later, and so on and so forth. That's how you solve this. Is basically just use your research and learn about what goes where and learn about how to do all this stuff.
Right.
People use Bactrian camels were used in 3000
But looking
BC.
through a shit ton of text is boring.
Yeah, I
I
know.
want
This
you to
is
read
why I
it
should have
for
paid-
me.
This is why I should have paid better attention in history class.
Nice
Yeah,
job.
I
This bridge is
hated it.
finished.
Well, here,
Only two
I'll
more
show.
to
Here,
go.
I'll show you something a little bit nice you can do if you don't want to do that, or if you want to be like me when I was lazy when I was playing this game a
This
long
must be
time
the
ago.
location where we need to build the next bridge.
Let me see if there's some planks in your backpack.
Let's see. Oh,
Ah, there you go.
So, again, I cut all this out just for you. Yay! Now we're talking about the Pharaoh.
Pharaoh.
Is both God and King.
let's see.
Let's see.
Now, if you turn the page to number 1083, you will find the answer to Greece.
I want to find Rome so I can learn. Or was Rome in Greece? No, Rome and Greece.
No.
They were
Rome
separate.
was not in Greece.
I want to find Roman Republic, and then 4,000 years later, Gaul conquers Rome. So they all become gods. The end.
Some of those
But
That's
Logan,
Logan,
you know that's not canon.
Turn those planks to solid gold.
Gaul is
Caesar
just the
settled
modern
down,
day-
and then
Sorry, Gaul is
Good.
just the former name of France.
Dude, mine.
Right.
I know Caesar settled down, became a nice humble farmer with his wife Cleopatra. Obelix managed to learn instant transmission, as was taught to him by King Kai. And
Listen, he just wanted to go to the island of pleasure now that he got his boar.
Cool. Here are the planks to the bridge.
the last round. We're almost at the throne room. Papyrus was invented.
Not at the
I knew that
beginning.
would come back. I knew that would come back eventually. Let's put that around here. First pyramids were built here, I'll say. But yeah, as you'll see here, the good news is if you mess up,
Some of those planks have
Oh.
that's screwed up. Okay, let's try again.
Damn it, I guess we gotta read again.
Where's my page?
So,
3,000
When
years.
was
Going back
papyrus
a little-
invented?
2,600
Papyrus.
pyramids. Continue, Jordy.
So going back a bit,
guess
I
it's
actually
okay.
took Greek and Roman in college, and my professor, who is also my dad's professor, was from Greece.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah, he was a really fun guy. I don't know if he's still alive or whatnot, but he was definitely interesting.
Oh, yeah, so real quick, watch this.
Dude,
If you mess
mine
up,
your
it'll keep every plank that was correct. You can just trial your error to win after that.
We built the
Okay.
last
So-
bridge.
This is why I do trial and error.
And thus, the throne room.
Whoa!
Whoa. This is it. The throne room.
It's amazing we've been able to get this far undetected.
Well, can
I
we
think we've
see
been detected.
it?
I don't think. Oh.
Oh,
Well, that's...
sleep gas. Oh,
Oh, Miss Rose.
Hey, Miss Rose.
Oh, Miss Rose.
how do you do,
Thank
Miss
you
Rose?
for finding
so
us.
glad we found you. Are you all right?
Oh, yes, dearie. I'm fine. Don't you
Oh.
think I'm
Oh!
Okay, so I was half right.
What do you
Yep.
know?
She was not enlisted.
Yes, I am
She was the one doing the
leader of
enlisting.
plants, the ruler of a peaceful civilization that lived in harmony for centuries until humans began to destroy us.
So we're dealing
Yeah.
we're dealing with an eco-terrorist.
Slowly, years
Aha,
ago,
well, kind of. Like you guys pointed out at the very beginning with them playing by that big factory.
increased, and now it is
And the pollution.
poisoning us and making us angry and aggressive.
The pollution is making them hyper-aggressive.
Now, granted, one of my subordinates did pitch the idea of just moving somewhere else.
Attack the entire town?
Anyway,
We don't want to. We're peaceful creatures.
Oh, Joni and Santiago are here too.
Oh, hey
Yeah,
guys.
we found where they were
There's a
kidnapped.
better
Cool.
way.
That's right. We're the ClueFinders. We can help you. You?
Oh, so we're actually gonna help the plant people.
Yeah, they're not actually meaning to be villainous. They're just trying, like they said, they're just trying to fight for survival.
now,
And thankfully, we live in a world where kids can just go to factories and tell them to stop doing what they're doing, and they will listen.
Shut that thing off.
I believe they could.
Shut that
One
front
minute.
door.
Attack and reveal our
It's just
existence
freaking like
to
that Family Guy,
the
like, hey,
world.
stop it. Okay, okay.
okay.
All right, sweeties. I'll give you one chance, but I'll keep a little hostage.
Hey, Cosberry did a
Little
little art
hostage.
of,
Me. I'll stay.
No, Joni.
Yes. You and Owen know your way around the cavern.
Besides, we've been the protagonists long enough. Someone else needs to take charge for a change.
If my sacrifice is necessary for the betterment of planthood, then I will gladly take
I'm
it.
not worried. You guys have never let me down.
Alright, so
before.
we're gonna
Then we
try and
agree.
save this
You have
pollution.
8 hours. If you haven't stopped the pollution and purified the water,
I
by
can
then,
do it in
we-
10, 8, 7, 6.
Owen would do that.
Oh, and
He's
shush!
good. 3. Oh, shut up.
Keep moving, dearie.
Alright, so Joni will be held as a hostage. and been given 8 hours. I can do this in 20 minutes. Watch this.
Where's
Let's go to our
Santiago
first
now?
lab. Oh, he went up to the surface because he's going to be our like person going to the companies and stuff.
Okay.
He's gonna try to damn this to tell them to stop Solo.
Dude, it is an impressive
Who
facility.
is this guy?
My lab might not be much, but it meets my needs.
I think he mentions his name. Hang on.
From one of the streams of contamination.
Also, his
entering
voice
our
sounds
kingdom.
familiar.
But I haven't been able
I'll tell you right
to
now,
determine what causes
I
the
thought it was Ludwig. I thought it was Ludwig von Drake's voice actor. It's not. Apparently, it's like one of the only things he's worked on.
Huh.
I almost thought it was Alan Young for a moment.
Perhaps we can
Yeah, it
utilize
does sound
some
very
of the
Scrooge-like.
outstanding reference material
Actually, if not
that's
Scrooge, it
already
also sounds like a
gone into
little
lab
bit
trap.
like original
Excellent.
Glumgold.
Our scouts have gathered news.
I can kinda hear it, yeah.
Above. This scrapbook contains
hang on.
clues that might help you identify where the pollution is.
I know I'm going to show it in the
Where
credits
the
later, but I
pollution
just.
is coming from?
Oh yeah, he's German somehow, like a German accent.
Because of course professors have German accents.
I think you could also
I think he just-
you could also just say that Flint was imported.
Also, I'm just like we mentioned the last guy looking like a bit of a puppet. I am definitely getting like puppety vibes from this guy's look.
Oh, but look at him. Look at him hold his little clipboard. Anyway, this one is a little complicated in that we're going to be it's another research project. We're going to have various toxins, and every toxin has at least one contributor. However, not all of the companies are the ones contributing the chemicals. We have to use what we know about each of the pollutions, and these are real pollutions: ethylene glycol, toluene, chromium, lead, selenium, and we have to use these news articles to try and determine which companies are the ones at fault.
Joni would not
Because you'll find
appreciate our
things like,
hesitation.
oh, like for instance, you'll see like, oh, toluene comes from gas stations, an oil refinery. Well, I can do that. But then maybe you'll read something and it'll say, oh, the leather company was actually doing very well with its environmental awareness, and so you can basically cross that off the list of like here you go. Environmental group gives award to leather tanner. The owner of the tanner is doing a wonderful job. So because of this, I now know that the leather company is not responsible for any of this. So we'll move on to the next one. Paint companies talking about having a lot more paint. So maybe I should look and see what pollutions can come from paint distilling and stuff. Like real knowledge, real stuff, which is, helps out. But also, for the life of me, I'm trying to Google up the original credits, but I am not finding them. I'll have to look up a video. I know I'm going to show them in this
have
video
it.
later. Oh, you do? Okay,
Yeah,
so
I have the
it should be
IMDb.
like it should be either Dr. Fur or Dr. something.
I think it's Dr. Fern, and he's voiced by
Dr.
Bill
Fern.
O'Neill.
Bill O'Neill. Let me look up if he has done anything else on BTVA.
I'm not
Cor-
seeing anything so far.
Yeah, the most I find is from a game called Wizard Fire.
Let us work to resolve this problem
He
expeditiously.
was a character named Hark Riger the Bard.
Hark Riger.
Oh no, sorry, that was... Huh, it says this is not a video game, it says it was an anime. But this looks like sprite work to me.
It could have been maybe like a Flash animated project.
I'll look that up. Well, I'm looking that up, yeah, so like, it's a bummer, because like, I enjoy his voice work and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not... Okay, so it definitely was not anime, it was an arcade game.
Oh.
Okay.
It had voice acting, full animated, like, kind of sprite work
Let me
cutscenes.
transmit the data I gathered from those
And
factories.
kind of played, it looks
Some
like,
of
it
them
played a
weren't
little
putting
bit
out
like
the chemicals you thought they
a
would.
beat 'em up where you can
Keep
move in
trying.
all four
I'm sure
directions
you'll
around
get
the
them all
map.
soon.
Interesting. Anyway, so as you see here, now I've gotten some of it correct and some of it not. So let me remove the ones that are incorrect. And once I have everything, I just need to figure out... Alright, and that's it, I think. Oh no, one more. That dang gas station.
Nice work. You did it again. Let's take care of those polluters.
So there you go.
Our work here is complete. Let us move on to
Now
the
we move on to the next
in
step of
mission.
our treatment, which is...
Don't
now
mind
we know-
as Santiago organizes all the strikes.
Yay. So yeah, so that's one step done. Now the companies are no longer going to be polluting, hopefully. Now we got to figure out how to treat what is already polluted.
Of one of my greatest achievements, the Bacteria-O-Matic.
Oh.
Sounds like a weird kitchen
Bacteria-O-matic.
appliance.
This machine creates new forms of bacteria specifically designed to eliminate chemical pollution.
Which is good. There are good bacteria that can eat the things you don't want us to eat ourselves.
Yeah. It's just a shame that we are only ever taught about the bad ones.
Yeah.
And some critical information has been lost.
Whoa, bummer, man. But
That's
we
not
can
what you
help.
say in this situation, Owen.
Bummer, dude.
And the machine will show the amount
This is
of
where I watched my
bacteria
parents
needed.
die, Owen. Man, I could be gaming right now.
I could be gaming.
Cow, a bummer.
You must try to determine the optimum growing condition from my notes.
Deduction is our
Alright, so here, this one's also kind of a math puzzle. It's a little more deduction than straight up equation solving.
Right?
As soon as we get there.
By design, the machine will show you how much you have grown. Here, if the bacteria do not reach
Honestly,
the
there are
amount
times
you
where
need,
Bill O'Neill
none
almost
of
sounds
the
like
bacteria
he could
will
pull off
survive.
some of the deeper voices
You
that
will have to adjust
David
the
Ogden
files
Steers
and
used
try
to do.
again.
He kind of does.
Affirmative.
I will now use the bacteria or
I can hear
method
it.
to produce my first specimen. The name is Leogeny.
Leogeny.
So how here's how this works. We look at the instructions in blue, and I put together what I can. So the pH value is 60% of 5. So that's 3/5 of 5. So I think that would mean that the value is a pH is 3. The Celsius is 50% of 100. That means that it's it's 50, half. The ratio of hydrogen to oxygen is 9 to 10. That's why I said hydrogen to 90, oxygen is 100. And for every one of these, you have a max of 100, except for pH. I think pH you have a max of 14, because I think that's how high or 16. One of the two. I know it's something like that.
Okay.
So it's basically like, I say deduction of that. Once you solve some things, that will then help you solve other things. Like, in order to figure out how much sulfur there is, I need to know how much of the carbon, nitrogen, and hydrogen there is. I can see that if you add hydrogen, carbon, and nitrogen together, that's 160. I already have 100 oxygens. So that must mean sulfur is then the 60. Come on, Smarter Snuff. You can press the sulfur button to 60.
You must experiment to determine the
There we
missing
go.
information.
And that's it. Literally everything else on the right, the target results, that means absolutely nothing. Just focus on the numbers on the
My
left.
creation is ready to be used against the pollution.
However, we're not done. We need at least 3 bags of bacteria for this.
Don't mention it, Doc. Always glad to help.
And the
Don't drink
container
it.
with the bacteria goes into your backpack, yeah? To use in the treatment plant. And now you must grow another batch of bacteria.
Okay, which one's next?
Let me adjust my machine. The name is Vaginosa.
Vaginosa.
I'm googling that right
Interesting
now. I don't
naming
believe
schema.
it. I'm looking at that right now. Wanganosa. Is this a real bacteria?
Honestly, a lot of scientific names definitely sound like stuff that would sound imaginary more often than not.
I googled it. I did not find the bacteria, but in Australia, of course, there is a type of vine. Its scientific name is the Pandorea pandorana, but in Australia, it is quote unquote known as the Wonga Wonga vine.
The Wonga Wonga.
Ah, Wonga Wonga!
It doesn't apply to me.
We must
this.
experiment to determine the missing information.
This is proof that we don't. Again, I know I've seen many jokes before, but this is proof that we don't need any of this we don't need any of these huge long names. We have so many 2-syllable nonsense words we haven't used in our language yet.
Thank you, my
Again, the English language is fucking
Don't
stupid.
mention it, Doc. Always glad
Yeah.
to help.
Then again, it's hard to even say if this is English or not.
The container with the
That's
bacteria
true.
goes into your backpack, yeah?
It's usually
To
it's
use
usually
in the
Latin for all
treatment
this
plant.
stuff.
Oh, there is
Right.
more to be
Which
done.
is, its own...
Rolius.
There's a reason why people tend to joke that it's a dead language.
Yeah. Okay. Rorlios just sounds like it's a cursed spell from a freaking Breath of Fire game I've never played before. Okay, once again,
Rorlios.
Honestly, you say that, it sounds like it would be a spell name in Persona.
It kind of.
You're absolutely right. Oh my gosh. No, you're absolutely right. Okay, let me put this in. So then we're almost done. And again, just as before, you have to do all of this 3 times at each of the lab stations. Once you do this 3 times, the game's already won. So in that, so again, this game feels a little shorter compared to the other ones,
must
and I don't know if it's because they
experiment to
had a
determine
smaller
missing
team. they will. You will see in the credits itself. They refer to themselves as a emphasis tiny team at the learning company who made this one.
Is sufficient. My creation is ready to
It could just be a matter that, yeah, it's a tiny team working with a engine that's already been helping them out for so many years.
Don't mention it, Doc.
Right.
Always glad to help.
We will move up. Anyway, get that bag.
And the container with the bacteria goes into your backpack, yeah? To use in the treatment plant.
Yes.
That is
Oh my
it.
gosh.
All required specimens are ready.
All right.
Now on to the treatment plant.
Okay.
To the
Now
treatment
then.
plant.
This one is the last bit. It's a little interesting, but you'll see.
Oh,
Whoa.
This must be where the water is
We
purified.
have all the dirty water in the top
Amazing.
left.
Yeah. You are correct, my human
I've been
friend.
kind of having this feeling since the start of this video, but I'm not the only one that feels like some of the, what's the word? The production values of this game
How does it
feel a
work?
little cheap.
In simplicity
It's a
itself.
little more like cut and paste, like now they're kind of photoshopped on this background.
Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like. It feels like a lot of the, like the sprites here are copy and pasted on stuff that feels, it feels like it, conflicts a bit.
yeah, I can see
They
that.
definitely have been reused. I mean, definitely in the cutscenes they've been reusing certain speaking sprites from game to game, but here, yeah, here especially the backgrounds are like. I see what you're saying. The more than usual. It's it's two things.
right?
One, the backgrounds feel a bit more. They feel a bit more pre-rendered, and the fact that it feels kind of flat. Where like between the last three rooms alone, it feels like we're just standing in front of big flat wall, standing in front of big flat wall, and here we're in front of a big flat wall. Like this whole thing could fall behind me. And it's all cardboard all along.
Right. And again, it doesn't help either that, like, it does kind of feel like all the sprites in one, or at least some of them anyway. Again, they do feel copy-pasted.
You are finished.
Well, especially Dr. Fern, unfortunately. It's the same one we saw in the last three screens.
Got it.
In this water sample, there
Anywho,
is
that's why again part of the why we're cutting around again. It will get better, I believe. I'm reading Adventures is okay. I'm very curious about Search and Solve, which comes after reading the next one I'm going to record, because real talk, I actually never owned that one growing up.
Really?
So that will be kind of new going back into that. I mostly had Incredible Toy Adventure afterwards. So how we're going to do this is, you look at the pollutants on the right, and you look at the top, and we say, okay, we need to remove this. But, for instance, the red bag that removes toluene, it says that it's neutralized by chromium. Don't worry about the number thing. Just regardless, it's neutralized by chromium. So that's why I need to use the purple bag first to remove the chromium, because otherwise the red bag would not work. And then, like the yellow bag, it says it requires toluene to work. That's because purified.
Yeah.
If it,
Hey!
so basically, if it requires something, the bacteria will not work unless the toxin is present. And if it says it's neutralized, it means it will not work while the toxin is present. So it basically becomes a slight logic puzzle of what should go in what order, and then a little bit of math to say, okay, if you have 180 milligrams of selenium, you need 3 of the ones that remove 60, because that'll remove enough.
Now put that on your glass and drink it.
Everyone cleaned up, and we're on a roll.
Good work, but don't celebrate just yet. There is still much to do and time is growing short. Whatever
Oh.
happens, I assure you, we will be prepared.
They're getting ready
Oh,
for
boy.
war.
Proceeding according to
I
expectations.
got some bad news for you, Queen.
High.
You ever heard of
Oh.
napalm?
What the?
Nice work
What
so
happened?
far, dears.
You look a little
But it's
green in the
bit early
gills.
to start celebrating, don't you think?
Yeah, Johnny?
Don't worry about me. I'll be okay.
You
Are
sure?
you sure? You seem a little
Alright.
Like, is that like? Feel free to elaborate, Logan. Like, is that actually something we have to worry about, or is that just like a little graphic mess up?
Would you mind showing
The next
your
cutscene
friends?
will explain.
Okay.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it's going to be a plot point.
Very briefly, but yeah, for now, I'm just going to skip past this. You've already seen how this works.
Looking good. You found all the pollutants.
So anyway, we'll just skip through this a bit more. Where was I going with this?
Now, on strike!
Yeah, no, I was about to say, freaking,
Let us
they're
move
preparing
on
for
to the
war.
next step
Queen,
in our mission.
you ever heard of napalm? Flamethrowers, very large hedge trimmers.
We have sticks. They won't stand a chance.
Yo, looks like we
I
made
just
it.
feel so bad. Like, honestly, I think that's what I'm doing here. Is this one I'm just trying to stop them from destroying themselves.
Yeah, it's like,
its own
they don't
noble
realize
goal.
that by all counts, humanity has everything they need to literally fuck up the Earth
It's exactly like
without any effort whatsoever.
trying to save them from a suicide mission. It's like I'm thinking of that one episode of Duck Dodgers where it's like everyone's infected with the FUD, and their ultimate goal is to send all the FUDded people to board the ship so they can make a conquest to take over the sun.
Jeez.
Like that.
Where's
That's
that
actually
from?
it. It's from Duck Dodgers.
My gosh. How is that going to work on their adventure to conquer the sun?
Well, thankfully they stopped them before they could actually do it.
Oh, dang, that's a little... I would have loved to have seen them try. You know, they were very optimistic. Feels wrong to crush their dreams.
Hey, Doc, we're on a roll.
Well, unfortunately, some dreams will lead some people to burn themselves alive.
That's true, we'll avoid that. Alright, and we did it.
We have successfully completed the second section.
Only one left. Only one left to go.
Joni! Good job,
Oh.
What
Dad.
the?
I knew you could do it. Hey, don't worry about me. I feel fine.
Yo, check out those hands.
Oh.
That's right. She's transforming, just as all our captives are transforming.
Why?
We had to give her food and water, and everything we have is polluted.
Oh.
Only pure water can save
Okay,
her
so the
now.
polluted like chemicals and
Hurry,
water's
hurry,
down
do
here
not
in the plant
delay.
kingdom are what's doing
Let's
this, so
go.
pure water will solve her and fix her, whatever.
Better keep
Well,
going, honeys. I don't take
I mean, I
failure
understand some people have a green thumb, but this is kind of
Stop
ridiculous.
the pollution. It's the only way to prevent the invasion.
Okay, let's go. One more to go. One more round to go and we're done.
We got this.
One more lap around the labyrinth.
The final stream of pollution
I
have
swear,
found.
my
Please
memory,
use your
just from when I
outstanding
was a
skills
child of
once
this
more
game,
to
it seems
identify
to be
the
warped
pollutants.
because I thought that when Miss
Nice
Rose
work.
goes into
You
her
did it
plant
again.
lady form,
Let's take care
that
of those
it's much
polluters.
deeper voice, and that Joni's
Our
voice when
work
she's
here
turned
is
into a
complete.
plant is more distorted.
Let
But
us move on
nope.
to the next step in our
Nah,
mission.
it's just about that. So you did have experience playing this one as well.
Correct.
Nice. Did you have any experience playing the other ones that came after, Reading, Search and Solve, Toy Store?
That's why
No.
we're here.
Und the next
Okay.
creation
Well, I look forward to
is
showing you
called
those ones. Those are
Journeys.
very wacky.
We must experiment to determine.
And for those wondering, yes, good news. The next 3 games, as far as I'm aware, do bring back Charles Martinet.
Success!
Yay.
Hooray!
We have reached critical
We've been a wee bit of a drought without him.
Well, I mean, I thought the last game was fine. It's just that, yeah, it'd be nice to hear him again.
So that's why all the plant life are going berserk.
We
Oh, speaking
just
of-
wanted to. Oh yeah.
Speaking of Charles Martinet, how about the Cat in the Hat movie trailer?
Well,
yeah.
Charles wasn't really in that trailer, but I can understand
No.
the
He
connection.
was- but he did do a voice of Cat in the Hat, which I may do at some point.
Like, yeah, way back at right around this era, really.
Yeah. It was pretty incredible, if you ask me.
Yeah,
But
well, but regarding the trailer, like I have the opinion, and I think it's funny that everyone else has come to the same opinion. Where when people are talking about it, it's like, well, it looks fine. That's
yeah,
it.
it looks fine.
Yeah.
There's some
It was
funny
apparent-
moments here and there, but I don't know. I'm a little skeptical.
it was apparently animated by the company that did Nimona.
Oh,
Interesting.
I like the Nimona
So they,
movie.
So they
Well, for
finally
what's
got
worth, like, the animation
did
in it isn't even the problem. Oh, nice.
Clear water.
Anyway, you were
Get
saying,
that,
James?
get that piss water out of here.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, you're saying, James?
My kingdom.
No, I was just saying, get that piss water out of here.
No, about your opinions on the Cat in the Hat trailer.
Thank you,
Oh,
my
about that. I mean,
courageous young
I'll just say that, yeah, the animation is really the only
Don't
thing,
mention
currently the only thing saving it.
Hey, we're the ClueFinders.
Likely for now.
This is what we do.
We'll see.
And now I will gladly return your friend to you.
Oh. Okay, for a minute I thought you was turned into a leaf.
No! Don't worry, my dear. She's well. She's only sleeping.
Okay.
Oh, that's a
Alright.
relief.
Thank goodness.
My guards will carry her to the surface along with all the other human
Just
guards.
don't mind the slight extension to a pinky finger.
When they awaken, they will
We tried undoing that, but we couldn't find a way to do it without breaking her hand off.
and we will be able
Oh
to
my.
return
Or the pinky
our
finger, for that matter.
existence. Only the ClueFinders will know of our underground realm.
Oh yeah, and all the captives that they took that we kind of just glossed over, all of them will also have, because of the water and the chemicals effects, they'll also forget everything that happened down here.
Ah! Well, okay then.
Everything worked out.
just had like the stone grinding sound of.
Yeah.
I'll miss you dudes too. You're like totally cool.
At least we can depart, knowing all of you are now safe and healthy.
Farewell!
Yay!
It does look like that on some of their faces. And with that said, what do you have to say for yourselves, ClueFinders development team of this game? What do you have to say for yourself?
We made this.
No, that's fair.
We made
I
this.
don't really know how. I don't know how to argue with that. So yeah, Story Zone Studios, a wee tiny division of the Learning Company, made this game.
A wee
And yeah,
tiny division.
and yeah, that caught me off guard the first time I heard that. I wasn't ready for that on this particular credits page.
Honestly, you know what? Like, I know this won't happen, but if they ever have the boneheaded idea of like repackaging all these games and like selling them on like newer consoles or like Steam or whatnot, I want the credits for every one of the games, not even just this one, just every one of the credits of this game starting with "We made this."
We made this. And also, I just realized in the special thanks, I'll just cut back to it. I'm not gonna put this in video because I'll show it to you guys again. In the credits, in the special thanks, they thanked They Might Be Giants.
Huh.
I wonder why.
They thanked them. They thanked Kenny Dinkin and the ClueFinders 5th grade team. Okay, so that does confirm my suspicion that some of these games were a little bit like this one. Probably was a bit smaller because they did split off into 2 teams to handle 5th and 6th grade.
They
thank Gopher Boy.
Gopher Boy.
And they also think the most powerful thing in the universe.
And I don't know what it is.
Oh, it's obviously God.
I guess so. And then Loopy de Loop. Anyway, so.
And soul coughing.
Your soul's coughing? Yeah, you might need to get some soul drops for that.
Yeah.
So yeah. That is it. That was 6th grade. Again, definitely a smaller project than I thought it was going into it, but and then the next game will also be a little relatively smaller. Things I believe are going to start picking up, and/or you and I will witness the death of this company together in a very exciting fashion. But
you don't have to make it sound so morbid, devil damn.
But I am hoping to at least enjoy the ride, so stay tuned, because yes, as I've just stated, it took us 5 games to get here, but it's finally time we learn how to read.
Yay, man.
You mean to tell me we didn't know how to read before?
Wait a minute. If we couldn't read before, how were we able to finish this video?